Lakota. She comes to us all the way from Fort Defiance, Arizona, and tonight she'll be demonstrating how to make Navajo tea. One of her heroes is Lozen, a female warrior and prophet of the Chiricahua Apache. One of the things that, well, I see here that she likes, and I have to try at some point now, is blue corn pancakes. So with that, let's give a round of applause, contestant number 11, Autumn Rain Pilcher.
Good evening, everyone. So tonight I will be doing a presentation on how to make and how to properly prepare and tell you the benefits of Navajo tea. So the plant that you'll be needing is called green thread. It has yellow flower buds and thin leaves that resemble green pieces of thread. So you can find this in the Four Corners region of New Mexico, Arizona, Colorado, and Utah. It can be found alongside the road, which is where I picked mine. It can be in the mountains or even in your backyard. So when harvesting or picking the plant, leave the roots in the ground so that the plant may grow again. Clean thoroughly with water, and when done, you can either choose to remove the flower buds and leaves, or keep them depending on your preference. So once done, leave it out in the sun to completely dry. It'll become light in color and also become very brittle. And once it's completely dry, you can then start forming them into bushels or bundles, just simply wrapping it in a string, and you'll come up with like these. So in traditional tribal medicine use, this was used for pain, stiffness, and soreness. It has anti-inflammatory properties, so people dealing with chronic joint pain can find relief if consumed daily. It is a diuretic, meaning if you have symptoms of a UTI, it can actually relieve the infection. It helps your platelets from sticking together. Platelets are tiny blood cells that form clots to stop bleeding, and it also improves kidney functions. It can reduce acid reflux and calm an upset stomach. And you know, it's not often that a drink is so telling from where it originates from. Titled for the people who drink it, Navajo tea is more than just a tea. It is culture, it is tradition, it is history. It continues to tell the story of every Navajo man and Navajo woman who continue to pick and steep to this day. It is a souvenir from the reservation. It is simply a part of everyday life in Navajo land. I want to say thank you all for coming out tonight, and may you all continue to walk in beauty. Ashikha, thank you.
Now that I've dried my tears, I'm putting on my happy face. Contestant number 12 is Miss Caitlin Peters. She's 20 years old, representing the Lenni, Lenape Nation and the Ojibwe Nations. She's from Muncie, Delaware Nation and White River Whitefish First Nation from Ontario, Canada. Tonight, her oral history is her talent presentation. She's going to be reciting an original poem, I See the Sunrise. Put your hands together for Caitlin Peters.
Along the Hudson River, from distances afar, we see our mistaken creator, white, shadowed, and killing. More west we move, the shadow keeps its trail. Our fathers leaving their families, our grandparents passing from sickness. First contact was a price we all paid. Faster and faster we move, away from home, Manhattan Island, our beautiful island, the rocky island, taken by newcomers. Westward into Pennsylvania, New York, our chiefs beheaded, villages massacred, cries of help and the Muncies. We shall live on. We shall overcome our enemy. We have faith in ourselves and the true Creator. Oh, great mystery, who's birthed us from the ground, you shine brighter than the freshest snow, the brightest moon, and the twinkling stars on a midsummer's night. We hear your voices from all directions. You are the sounds of the wind, the colors of the leaves, the laughter of our children, and the clearest of water. As our families head west to sleep, we look forward to the east. New generations, new life. I see the sunrise. Anishik, thank you. Have a good evening.
You know, I haven't got to make fun, acknowledge all of our production crew here. Let's give them a round of applause right here. They've been working hard all day long, lining everything up. Back in black. Thanks, guys. We're off to contestant number 13, Michelle Crowfeather. She is 24 years old, representing the Chippewa Cree and Lakota people. She comes to us all the way from Rocky Boy, Montana. Tonight she'll be giving us the history of Rocky Boy's reservation. She likes tribal food at Bannock. She likes to cook it too. She is a lover of all florals, especially roses. Maybe Axl Rose? We'll find out. But right now, let's welcome contestant number 13, Michelle Crowfeather.
Hello, friends and relatives. Pardon my slight mess-up right there. My Cree name is Chief Lodge, and to begin, I would like to acknowledge the traditional territories of the 19 surrounding pueblos. Tonight, I will be sharing a story about my home, my first home that brought me into this world and continued to care for me in many different ways. In my 24 years as a young Nahila squaw, no matter how far I've lived and traveled, my story of home has carried me through the strength, given me strength. On September 7th, 1916, a congressional act was passed that federally recognized Rocky Boys Reservation as a home to both the Chippewa and the Cree. The years leading up to 1916 was a time of great sorrow and hardship for both Chief Little Bear and Chief Rocky Boy as they held on to our ways of life against great prejudices and hardships. At the same time, there were a number of written publications from citizens expressing their outrage at these so-called wandering and homeless Indians. Up until the early to late 1900s, 1910s, Chief Little Bear and Chief Rocky Boy came together and wanted to form a home so both their people can continue our ways of life and speak our language and share our stories such as this. We each carry our own stories just as much as they carry us through life. I share this story to remind us of where we all come from, to give us the strength to continue and push through. I share this story in honor of my great-grandparents, Lucy and Louis Weaselboy, and their tireless sacrifices and love that brought me to this stage. And I give these tears to them that I share with you tonight. My name is Michelle Crowfeather. I wish you a good and happy gathering, and take care.
Jenny Whitehorse is contestant number 14. She's 22 years old, representing the Shoshone Bannock tribes and the Navajo Nation. She's from Fort Hall Indian Reservation, Fort Hall, Idaho. Tonight she'll be sharing a story about how Coyote lost his eyeballs. Her favorite tribal foods are potatoes and carrots and deer meat with a little back on the side. I don't know why I said it that way, but I just thought I would. So put your hands together for contestant number 14, Ms. Jenny Whitehorse.
Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys all a story my grandmother had taught me about Coyote and how he lost his eyes. Long time ago, the coyote was relaxing underneath a fir tree. He decided to play a game while he relaxed. He took out one of his eyes and he threw it to a fir tree in front of him. When he would throw it, he would sing a song while he did it. Boo, he always sing out. He would sing, eyes come home, eyes come back, he said. Boo, he always sing out, and the eye would come back to him. Second time, he did the same thing with the other eye. Boo, he always sing out, and the eye come back. The third time, same thing. The fourth time, he held one of his hands, his eyes in his hands, and he had the idea to get the other eye out and throw them both at the same time. When he did that, he threw those eyes and he said, "Boo, got," but nothing came into his hands. Boo, got nothing. Boo, got eyes come home, he said, but nothing. They got stuck on that sticky sap on the tree. And so Coyote, he couldn't see because he threw both of his eyes. And so Coyote, he didn't worry about it, and he laid back down, he crossed his legs, and he found two big fat leaves to put in his empty eye sockets. Soon, two women, Y and M, were walking by, and they seen Ishapa laying on the ground. One of the ladies asked, "Ishapa, what are you doing there?" Coyote told them, "I'm just laying here, I'm relaxing." One of the ladies, she didn't believe him, and she goes, "Ishapa, what happened to your eyes, Coyote? Why are they covered?" And Coyote goes, "Get Davi and buoys, get Davi and buoy goop. Cindy and the buoy, the sun is in my eyes, so that's why they're covered." The ladies laughed at him. She goes, "This Coyote is lying to us." So the lady, she goes up to Coyote and she peels off one of the leaves. And she says, "Oh, nice, a wallaby and bully goop." He had worms already starting to crawl in his eyes. And when those ladies turned around, they see Ishaput's buoys on the sap dried up from the sun. And so the moral of the story is, we're told Coyote is a trickster and he tricks people. So you don't believe him. And Coyote is crazy that he threw both of his eyes and he plays too many tricks. And the trick got back on him, and that's why his eyes got stuck. Thank you, guys.
Oh, I didn't catch all that, but it sounded like she was talking about me. All right, we got contestant number 15, Ashikha Trot. She is 18 years old, representing the Navajo Nation, coming to us from Window Rock, Arizona. Tonight she'll be the... Go ahead, applause. Tonight she'll be... All right, we got it. Tonight she'll be doing the significance of the Navajo hair bun. One of her favorite things, something new to me, is a Piccadilly, which is pickle juice and Kool-Aid over ice. Oh, popular around here. I'm gonna have to learn this one now. So, one of her favorite songs is also Dancing in the Dark, Bruce Springsteen. So, let's give a round of applause to contestant number 15, Ashikha Trot.
Good evening. I am the Water's Edge clan, born for the Salt people. My maternal is a Towering House clan, and my paternal is the Yucca Strung Out and Allied clan. There are many teachings and stories about hair in different cultures. In my Diné culture, our hair does not only identify the strength, the knowledge, the wisdom, but it also identifies who we are as Diné Navajo people. Changing Woman, Astana Glehe, was the first to wear the Navajo hair bun. The last day of her Kinalda ceremony, her hair was tied. The top part of our hair identifies the rain clouds. The remaining part of our hair identifies the male. As our hair is tied, ready to be folded 4 times, identifies as the female. The Navajo hair bun is used for good thoughts and to help you from your thoughts scattering. Hey, 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 younga, hey, 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 younga, yo, and a, hey, 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 yo, and a, hey, 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 yo, and a, hey, 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 yo, and a, hey, hey, younga, yo, and a, hey, 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 yo, and a, hey, 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 yo, and a, hey, 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 yo, and a, hey, hey, yo, and a, hey, Younga dola doshil ewajon huya hey Younga dola doshil ewajon na hasha huya hey Younga yohuina hey hey yohuina hey yohuina hey yohuina hey yohuina hey Younga no said he didn't became a dead God the shot away hey May each and every one of you continue to walk in the path of beauty. Continue to learn your language, your culture, because it is what identifies us as an indigenous individual. Thank you. My name is Ashikha Trot. May each and every one of you have a good day.
Contestant number 16 is Miss Kylie Farmer. She's 21 years old, representing the Mohawk Iroquois of the Six Nations Reservation. Her hometown is Six Nations of the Grand River in Ontario, Canada. Tonight, her talent presentation, she'll be teaching Iroquois teaching of the corn. She's also an accomplished half-marathon runner. Please, please put your hands together for contestant number 16, Miss Kylie Farmer.
Growing up, I was surrounded by strong, beautiful, resilient women, including my 3 sisters. Right now, I would like to share the importance of one of our 3 sisters, as it does relate to most tribes and nations across Turtle Island. If you listen to the Kanuhanu as things can be addressed, you will hear the speaker acknowledge corn as the leader. If you compare corn to the qualities of being a leader, you will see that they're very much the same. First, the teaching of a good mind. Through corn racks placed at the entrances of almshouses, we were seen to help remove negative energy, creating a sense of peace within us all, much like a leader. In reference to the creation story, we were given corn, beans, and squash to support and sustain life on Earth. When the 3 sisters are planted, they're planted in rounds, with corn being placed at the center, so that the stalk can support the growth of the beans. Much like a leader is supposed to stand tall, strong, and grounded to support the growth of others. As I finish spreading this corn, I'd like to remind you that when the Iroquois plant, harvest, prepare, and preserve corn, they do so with the goal of sustainability and out of respect for our mother, the earth. Because this is what's gonna carry us forward. Lastly, I'd like to acknowledge that we are here on the territory of the Navajo and Pueblo tribes, and they too have a very significant relationship to corn. I'd like to say no to them for being an important part of our past, present, and future. Not to mention, they do make some pretty good blue corn pancakes. Nama.
All right, that was contestant number 16. We're officially at least halfway through our program tonight. Yeah. Well, we got one more contestant. Contestant number 17, Shelby Mata. She is 22 years old, representing the Comanche Nation of Oklahoma, coming to us from Walters, Oklahoma. Tonight she'll be doing a presentation of the Comanche way of life through horsemanship, battle, and dance. Some of the favorite things, she loves A Tribe Called Red, Slim Jims, Cheez-Its, and using up her season tickets at the OU games. I gotta go one more time. I gotta go one more time here. Boomer! All right, let's give a round of applause. Contestant number 17, Shelby Mata.
Thank you.
Nama apa, pukut, nama waka tutsaka, sume, the nana, the hoitsi tuka, nama not nama ni hanikut, nariakut, navitakut, wo omiait. Our Comanche warriors rode strong and proud into battle upon horseback. It is said that the Appa led us to the horse. It helped us feed our people and gave us great strength in battle. Our tutsuwai could be used in battle or for hunting. The Spanish blade can originate from our earlier camp raids in which warriors would take items as their prizes. Tutsuwai could be adorned with locks of hair, beadwork, and various tokens. The red plume signifies the highest honor a Comanche can receive. The amount of victories one held could be displayed by the eagle feathers. When our warriors would return home, we would celebrate with our scalp and victory dances. The namanai nut sananukaroi, dasa, kapoyaku, umavitsi I gut, danatse, nuk I, navona I ultoi. We dance to celebrate our culture, to carry on traditions. We dance to honor. Nama waipa, like myself, wear a kesawaguasu, battle dress, during these songs to honor our veterans. Traditionally, this dress was worn by our women warriors who rode alongside our men into battle. When a scalp is placed in the arena, women are to dance to the center, such as this, without ever turning their backs. Our victory songs, aka 49 songs, are sung last and occasionally all night long. During this time, women are to ask our men to dance beside them as they celebrate their victory. As a strong Nama Waipa, I believe that the Appa led me here today, as well as all of you, as he led our warriors into battle and back home safely. Nata Nikwaroi Namahuviai. It says, Master, I hear you calling. Where you lead me, I will follow. Always, I will be with you. Anakai nai nara minua nimai karuna Jesus si nahakatume ametsami aku anapuna miaroi nahakatume ametsami aku anapuna miaroi utsuni nara amayu utsuni nara amayo Jesus Meko. With our master skills in horsemanship, we are Namana, the Lords of the Plains. Sa Nanasakai Siku Thavin, Nananietsa Shelby Elizabeth Mata, the Appa Thananansutai. It has been a pleasure to be here with you all tonight. May our Father bless each and every one of you along your path. Urakok.
All right. How did everybody enjoy the pageant this evening? Pretty good, pretty good. Got some talented young ladies. We still got a few more announcements, so nobody move, nobody get hurt. All right, I want to also let everybody know tomorrow afternoon, Miss Indian World Public Speaking Competition is being held, stage 49 at 1:30.